right, so welcome. We are excited to be here tonight, the law of creation. Tonight we want to talk about, or at least clear up, the belief that Earth is a school. Earth has lessons. There's no curriculum here on Earth. That would imply that there was a pre-planned life, that destiny was fixed, if there was lessons to be learned, that life was already laid out before you. You just got to complete these lessons. So there are no lessons in life. We need to let that go and realize Earth is not a school. It's simply how we are having this experience right now. It's all about our current experience. 3 phases of experience. So the first phase most people are in for the majority of their life is this first phase. The first phase is what you think about is what you're creating. So if you think this is good, you'll get more good. If you think this is bad, you'll get more bad. Then you start identifying your labels. I'm bipolar, I have depression, I'm broke, I have to work hard. You have all these stories. This is the first phase of experience, that we're unaware that our thoughts are creating our reality. We don't really know who we are at that point. We basically know ourselves as our thoughts, our beliefs, our opinions. That becomes us. Forgetting who we really are, that essence within us. So the second phase, when we graduate beyond that, if you will, is the awareness phase. We're becoming aware that, wait a second, the way I'm thinking is impacting my life. We're starting to see that things aren't happening to you, they're happening for you. You're starting to develop some kind of awareness that your thinking is creating your reality to a certain degree. You can see this with meditators, for example. They're just accepting that life is just the way it is. They have this self-realization. They know who they are beyond thoughts. And the third phase of experience, if you will, is the positive emotion phase. To realize, I know who I am, I'm no longer controlled by emotions. That's the first phase, where you're controlled by emotions, bad, good, and all over the place, and life is a roller coaster. So in the third phase, you're seeing life as you want to see it. So the second phase is you're seeing life as it is. The third phase, you're seeing life as you want to see it. So what we're seeing with this third phase is about positive emotions, seeing life the way you want to see life. Like you're going into a meeting. Before you get to that meeting, you visualize, you daydream how you want to see that meeting going. Or you see your finances a certain way, you see your health a certain way. You're seeing life from the positive intentions. But if you just do that one day, that one moment, you're not going to see much activity from that, because there's no momentum behind that. So if you were creating hell for the past 10 years, you can't suddenly change it around by thinking happy for one day. It's a cumulative process of keep setting those positive emotions, that I'm seeing life this way, I'm seeing life this way. So you graduate from phase 1, you don't even realize your control of your life. Everything's happening to you, you're a victim, you identify with your labels, all these issues. Phase 2, you have some self-awareness that things are happening for you. You're creating these experiences. You realize how your emotions create your reality. You could become self-realized in the second phase. And this is one of the issues with self-realization, is all is well. And if all is well, you're not manifesting anything. You're just keeping life neutral, if you will. So we need to graduate to the last phase, seeing everything as you wish to see it. That's where we create this new reality. Technically, you could go from the first phase to the third phase and not know who you really are. But what's going to happen when you do that is you haven't taken care of the junk in the second phase. When you start clearing out all those mental opinions, beliefs, all that stuff that is self-sabotaging you, you're trying to bypass that. This is the issue with positive affirmations, that you're just thinking positive, 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 but you haven't cleaned out the clutter that's in the mind, the beliefs, the thoughts, the opinions. You got to clear out the junk. And we do this in the second phase, when we start to become aware of who we really are. And we'll do a practice a little bit later to remember who we are, because this is essential to be a pure manifester, if you will. You have to clear out the clutter so you can be in the state of knowing who you really are, and then bounce back and forth between the second phase and the first phase. Remember who I am, create this new reality. And the second phase might just be coming present. I'm here in this moment. All my power is right here. Now let's create this new reality that I wish, that I desire. And we all have this power. We're all connected to the one. And there's no one more special than another. We just simply become more practice through these different experiences, not lessons, practices, experiences. So just don't think that life is predestined, that this is the way life has to be. You can change the script. You can flip the script anytime you wish, but it's really up to you when you decide to own your power, when you're willing to let go of those stories that aren't serving you, those labels, that false identity that you have in your mind, that you're whatever. We need to let that go and just be confident in your abilities and seeing life the way you want to see life. So we need to break the habits that we have in phase 1, phase 2, awareness, phase 3, positive intentions. So let's just take a moment here. We don't have to take long to remember who we are. So we just sit here, allow the eyes to soften, to remove these external stimulations. It does not matter how you're holding your hands, breathing, sitting. We let go of any type of rules on how to relax. So if you get lost in the mind, you don't judge it, you don't criticize it, you come back to this voice. Where are your feet? What are you sitting on? Just get yourself anchored into this moment. Mind busy, we don't judge it, we don't condemn it, we just come back to this moment. This voice, where am I sitting? Where are my hands? Where are my feet? And we just keep coming ourselves back to this moment, to the point of power is right here, right now. It's never in your mind. Everything is happening in this moment. So we need to let go of the past. We need to let go of the future guessing and just be here, right now. That's all that's required of us. So just relax. Really feel yourself embody, but to know that you're a spirit in a body. You are not the body. The body is your tool, your vessel to have the human experience. No human body, no human experience. So we need to nurture this body, take care of this body. But basically we just have to get out of the way. The body can take care of itself. The body can mend itself. It's all these thoughts that create the issues. So just learn to be here in this moment and just relax, knowing yourself as spirit, as soul, as consciousness. We don't want to get hung up in words because words are not truth. It's just the essence of this moment. So now we can open our eyes, come back into this space and realizing that all is well here because there's no stories about how life should be. There's nothing right or wrong here, nothing bad or good. It's just this moment. It's neutral. The universe is neutral. It's our emotions that give it fuel, that create that reality that we wish, that we desire. It's that simple. So we need to move through the reactionary state of phase 1 of all those issues, of all those problems, if you will, because they only exist in your mind. They're not here in this moment. So we just relax here. Then once we're relaxed here, we take time, we daydream. We daydream about how we see this meeting going, how we see this visit, how we see our finances, how we see the relationships, how we see whatever we wish to see, that we are the creator and the created. There is no separation. So we need to get out of this place of separation and back into who we really are. But once we know who we really are, then we become deliberate creators. That's the whole essence of the law of creation, is becoming deliberate creators, no longer reactionary, no longer judging the world, creating the world as we wish to see it. It's really this simple. So if you for daydreaming, you need to feel good. You don't want to feel melancholy. You don't want to feel sleepy. You don't want to feel depressed. You want to feel excited about life. And you play some music, you watch some videos, you just do something to elevate your mood. So if your mood is kind of natural flat here, you want to get it up. Maybe it's listen to, some dance music, some exciting movies that are positive, that are not violent, positive, uplifting. Because we don't want to confuse the energy of the universe, because we want more goodness to come in. So we want to see good things. We want to feel good. This is a primary responsibility, is to feel good in this moment. And if we're not feeling good, what's the story? So if you're not feeling good, what is the story? What's going on with you? Only you know this, because you are the master of you. People try to convince you otherwise. They've taught you not to trust yourself. This is nonsense. You are connected to all that is. You have a source of infinite wisdom within you. If you remember who you really are, and you don't get lost in the details, the gatekeeper, the scorekeeping, we let all that go. We just relax and we embody who we really are. And we can't label that, because labeling is not the truth. But if it helps you, you can say consciousness, source, energy, if it helps you. We can let that go and just be who we are. So take some time and find that good uplifting music. What makes you feel good? Daydream, see that new reality. Uplift your mood. Find that thing that makes you feel good. And maybe your practice is, maybe you just practice becoming present during the day. Most people are not present. They're lost in the details. They're lost in the weeds. They're lost in the story, who was right, who was wrong, who was guilty, who was innocent. They get into all this back and forth. This back and forth is a place of separation, realizing that we're all one consciousness, and we're expressions of that consciousness, but everyone's playing an actor. They're all believing this story. So I would say about 80% of society is in phase one, where they're reactionary, they're not realizing they're creating their reality. They become victims of life, they become victims of their identity. Nothing really works out for them. Just lots of difficulties, lots of problems. Then we come into remembering who we really are. This is where we're getting some awareness that we're more than our thoughts. And there's probably 15% of the people, maybe 20% of the people here, somewhere around there, that they have some kind of awareness, some kind of inkling, some kind of spiritual practice, that they're becoming self-aware. But then they're starting to build the spiritual identity as well, that I need this and this and this outside of them. Because the mind loves to attach, the mind loves to think powers outside of them, not realizing that everything is them, that there is no separation. So it's about letting go in this second phase and becoming more and more aware. Then I would say maybe 1%, totally in level 3, where they're seeing positive of life, not seeing life as it is, but how they desire it. And they're really amping it up. They know that they can't go from mayhem to positivity. It has to build this momentum, and the more emotions you can build in this, the easier it becomes. But it's a practice of just slowing down. The mind wants you having race, and there's no reason to race. There's no reason to work hard, because that's just chasing the mind. It's about being quiet, being still, creating this reality that we want, then being silent and listening for the instructions coming from the real you. This is how it's done. Do this, do that, do this. And it's not going to give you explanations. The mind will give you 10, 15 reasons why not to do that, because you've been taught to not trust yourself. We need to let all that go. It's garbage, it's nonsense. We need to throw it out and come into this place of stillness, peace of this moment. Daydream, feel good, give it charge, feel excited, play some music, watch videos, whatever you have to do for 3, 5, 10 minutes, whatever it is, so you're excited. You're really into it. You're really into a life. You really appreciate being alive. That's the energy you want to get to. I love being alive. Let's create this. So we daydream, we see it how we want to see it. We ignore the laws of physics, science, whatever, because they're all mental creations. We just want to be pure spirit, the purity of the energy. All these rules, regulations, restrictions are all human inventions. Spirit knows none of that. We just relax into this moment. So let's do another meditation to see where we go with this. I'm going to allow someone else in here, and I'll wait for them for a moment to come into this meditation. All right, so they're coming here. All right, I just let her in, so let's do the meditation. So we're just relaxing, allowing the eyes to soften, to relax. We let go of any rules on how to relax. No way to hold your hands, breathe, sit, lay down, whatever. There's no rules, no restrictions. We simply suggest closing your eyes to remove the external stimulations. That's all that's required of you. So we're just relaxing. We're falling into the deepness of you to become the master of you. Now we want to create a new opportunity. We're looking to open a new door, if you will, a new experience. We do this by relaxation first, coming into who we really are, into a place of stillness. We don't pay attention to the mind. We come back to this voice, feeling our feet on the floor. We just keep ourselves rooted in this moment, the point of power. Just feel yourself going deeper and deeper into you. We don't want to label you, but it's who you really are. You can call it source, consciousness, universe, whatever, but we just want to let that go and just be the experience of stillness, of relaxation. Now we do want to engage the mind now. If we come into stillness, we're calm, we're settled, we're at peace. They'll bring a very happy memory to you. Where do you feel excited, the most alive? I'm excited to be alive. Let's accomplish this. I can walk on fire. I can walk on water. That we're really pumped up, really excited about life. What is that memory for you? Bring it forward. Feel that energy. Feel the aliveness. Give this moment charge to open this new opportunity. It cannot happen in a still neutral state. The still neutral state is there to help ground you so you can hear the instructions to make this opportunity become your reality. It may happen on its own, but it may need some steps from you to take. So keep feeling yourself alive, uplifted, excited to be alive. Here in this moment, life is working out perfect for me. We are going to do this. We are going to create this. We are excited. We are happy to be here. Now bring this new opportunity to life. See the new job, see the new health, see whatever you wish to see, the vacation, having enough money, whatever it may be for you, you feel excited about this. I have this. I own this. I own this. This is my reality. Really feel it. Bring all the emotions into it. Really feel excited about this new reality that's coming, because it is coming. Because you are a universe of one and you are the creator of this universe. So you can have anything and everything that you want. There is no limitation. There are no restrictions. Get excited. You are the creator. What is this opportunity you wish to create? See it, feel it, make it alive, give it emotions to it, get excited about it. Really supercharge this emotion. Just keep creating, keep feeling excited, really paint the details, really hold it for as long as you can in this high vibration state. Just keep holding it, keep feeling the excitement about it. Keep it alive, keep it alive, keep it alive. Now come back in the stillness, relax. Be here in this moment. May I know this new opportunity's done. It's complete. We just listen. What's the next step? Don't overthink it. What's the next step? Then the next step. If you can't hear the next step, you can't feel the next step, sit quietly, close your eyes, relax. See if there's a next step. It may not come right away. Some pieces have to move. But we don't worry, we don't doubt. We just know this new reality is coming because we are the master of our reality. There's no doubts, no worries, no fear, because we're taking time every day to remember who we are, to allow that mind to be still, to be quiet. Then we have those emotions to supercharge us, to get us excited about life, to be happy to be alive, to be thrilled with life, beyond excited. Feels like we can punch a hole in the wall with so much excitement, so much energy, so much vigor. We're just supercharged, super pumped up, knowing that we are all powerful, with no limitations, no restrictions. We can have it all. The universe is infinitely abundant, and you are the universe, a universe of one. You are the master. Don't allow anyone to cause mistrust within yourself, doubts, fears. Don't let them steal your power. Hang on to yourself. You matter. You make the difference. Your universe, your reality, create it, supercharge it. Don't overthink it. Don't think about it at all. Just insights will sometimes just pop in. They know just to take those steps and beware of the mind creating doubts that, oh, this can't be real. I can't do this. I gotta hang on to this dollar. I can't buy this item. But you know you need that item, then buy that. Let go of the fear, let go of the doubts, allow energy to flow. Allow things to work out in your favor. Stop sabotaging yourself. Phase 1 is full of self-sabotage and doubts. Phase 2 is starting to get some awareness, starting to remember who you really are, and it gets stronger and stronger each day you practice being you, and you allow these beliefs, these issues, these subconscious beliefs to dissipate, to fade, so they don't sabotage you. Then in phase 3, you know yourself excited, you set these positive intentions, you create the life that you want to create, and you can go from phase 1 to phase 3, but realize results are going to be muddy because you've been taking care of the subconscious. You haven't really established who you really are. You haven't believed that you are one with all that is, that you are the universe, that you are one power, one strength. It's within you. No one else, but it's within you. Then we come back. We may have bounced between phase 3 and 2, and that's fine. You can stay in phase 3 when you're really rooted and grounded of who you are, and go back in the stillness for the instructions, for the right action. And it's not going to be 4 or 5 steps, it's going to be the next step. 4 or 5 steps is a mental invention. Spirit works one step at a time. because things have to unfold in an order, an orderly fashion. There's an order to the universe. So we just relax. We open our eyes. We feel good.